I was just out here on Friday, getting ready to go do some wood cutting tomorrow. I got some pretty big tamarack, they call it. It's actually the larch. It's got to come down. Got a big fir, it's got to come down. Helping a friend out, get some firewood. And then probably have to go back another day for myself. I get him taken care of today. Got the trailer all hooked up. Now I'm just kind of checking out the saws that I want to take based on what I've got to do. Got the old 394 here. Just going to swap the chain out on it because it's all pretty sharp, but I got one or two teeth that just kind of have a doink on the. I could touch it up real quick, but I've got another one sharpened. I'll just put it on the dole file, or dole rack, I mean, for that. Oh, I'll go grab that. I always check the bar rails anymore. I mean, it's always been, I've always felt the bar is probably the most ignored part of the chainsaw. And this one's been recently ground, still see the machining marks on it. But yeah, you want it saw to bind up in a log or cut crooked. Yeah. Ignore your bar. There's all kinds of people out there, they're going to promote their chain and bar oil, and that's great. You find one you like. Don't be afraid to use it. Don't be afraid to turn the oiler up a little bit. Seems like every time I go out getting firewood, I check my bar, and you can see some significant wear. You're thinking, well, maybe that's your oil. Yeah, well, I found that to be with just about everybody's oil. Everybody's oil that I've tried, let me put it that way. This is a 288. You can see I put her away dirty. And wanted to check the bar on this. The chain is still just grabbing my skin, it's sharp. But wanted to check the bar rails before I go out. I don't feel any burr, but I think I'll give that one a touch up. That's all I'm doing, nothing really exciting. Just trying to prepare for tomorrow. Now this girl here, I'm going to have, well, I might as well just sharpen that chain for that 394. So I have to sharpen the chain for this girl here. So you see she's naked, didn't even have a chain on it because I found a nail in a tree. That nail was put in that tree probably 30, 40 years ago. It was in the middle of the tree. And you do that. You find that from time to time. And I use this saw a lot. Yeah, I'm definitely going to touch that. This is my partner. Started out as an S55, but really light little saw, compact. So what I did is I had an old was it a K650? Was it a K750? I believe they're the same top end, either one. Anyway, I had top end, carburetor and stuff laying around. And so I put that top end on this little saw. Just fit in there. I did have to machine the cases out, so if any of you guys out there that are partner fans, you know these pretty tight tolerances there. Got my own little muffler mod on there. She's a runner, but I really like this saw because it's light. Throw this 24-inch bar on it, and that's not too much for the anti-vibe mounts. With my little scooter air filter on there, I had to build a block to mount that filter. But pretty much from here to here is all cut off saw. And I just raised the transfers a little bit on this one to bring that into where it revs just a little bit more, runs a little bit harder than a cut-off saw. But yeah, I call it my S55 Super. I think I did the math on this when it was all said and done. Bore and stroke, it measures out to be 71 cc's, but look how tiny that saw is for 71. Gosh, I think this thing can't weigh 9 pounds maybe, which is awesome. Anyway, I'll move on. Quit talking up my partners. And this here is my little partner. Isn't anything I need to do to it because I just went through it. Chain brake was missing when I got it, but I did a little homework on this particular model. They just didn't put a chain brake on it. Little Partner 500, which is the same as a, not completely identical, but is pretty much a Husky 50 or John Sored 490. So I'm going to take it along just because she's super light. Tiny little saw. Doing some limiting. Might find some tight spots that I might prefer a small saw. So taking that with me. And I got these other 3 saws. The 394, I really don't think I'm going to need it, but that's the one that I did the last muffler mod on. So I want to get it out in the real world use and see how it performs, other than just, you know, listening to it rev or sticking it into a test log, but actually get it out there, fall some trees with it, and buck some stuff up and see how it works. So there you have it. There's the little thing for today, and we'll have more video for you. I'll get it videoed up tomorrow when I'm out cutting, and then share that with you when I can. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you. Appreciate you guys.